Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Entertainment Hub. In today's episode, more or less the intro to our series that will be going on for however long, I don't know, but as long as this project will carry us, that's how long the series would be. So sorry, let me just close this up. Okay. So this is what we're doing today. All right, we're going to basically make this app over here, okay, with Sveltekit, and our backend will be in a new framework for JavaScript called Resolve. Now the good thing about Resolve is just tremendous, right? For instance, those of you who have experience with relational databases such as SQL and so on and so forth, this is how it all goes on. Like, you can delete a certain database name, okay, a certain DB name and so on and so forth. What am I saying? Yes, a certain database name. You can find one column or something like that. I will explain further as we go deeper into the video. So Resolve has a lot of things. You can even create a table, right? So define a table of stories, as we saw earlier, we saw here. So basically there's just a lot you can do, and Resolve has this whole good thing of keeping track of everything, meaning you don't need to start finding, tracking people down and so on. Maybe they've committed a very serious or fraudulent act and you need to track them down, and the location, or maybe if not the location, maybe previous user names, phone numbers and so on and so forth. Maybe they have changed it to perform one or two tasks online on your site that eventually led to some kind of disruption and customer inconvenience, right? And the customer contacts you as the owner of the app or website that they have been using, and boom, you need to get that person and find that person out. Maybe get the police or something. Maybe it's harassment. It could be anything, right? Depending on what your site is all about. So Resolve gives you that whole kind of control. It gives you that whole control over your app, and control how many times the person can and has created or changed his username, password, phone number, anything you have on your database. How many times the person changed, you can implement that. You can also get a list of all the usernames, passwords and so on used for that same user. Now the thing that provides that is basically the ID of that person, okay? So the ID is what provides everything. So our sign up form here, this is the test page that creates a new user and all of that. I already have an account, so to say here. I'm just going to go over to login. I do not remember my username and password, so that's another good thing. Basically it's just going to be inside here a local storage for the browser. That's also a good thing about Sveltekit and so on and so forth. Password is dope user, and username is user1. Okay, I forgot to do this, sorry. Okay, I forgot to do this. Save that. Let's try that again. Login. In today's episode, I'll just be giving you guys a brief preview of what the site is going to do. So user1, dope user. Okay, now let's say we fill in wrong information. Let's say instead of user1 we use dope and user1. Oh, right. I haven't. Okay, that was in the test phase. Okay, so this is the main phase. Okay, it's not fully developed because I've not added some other things. So let's just quickly add that, right? It won't take time. So basically all these variables are stored in my store right here in Sveltekit. You can go over to svelte.dev to take the tutorials and know more about stores. So basically, let's just put an if statement. I prefer the old traditional way of using if statements. If what is wrong with me, is not equal to the value in users, that's the user store, and the password, okay, is not the same with the value stored in the store. Okay, this is what you do. Like, this is what the app is supposed to do. It's going to alert incorrect login credentials. Sorry, else just do this. So just copy all of this and put them here. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go over to login again. Let's see if that works. Let's see. Username is dope. Then password is user. It still works. Wow. 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 Anyways, okay. So let's just see what's going on. We're going to console. Let's just log log this. We've already begun the whole process, okay? So let's just log in password. Let's see how this runs. Now, for those of you who have seen this form and are a bit sketchy, or like, why is he using a get request when he's submitting a form? It's supposed to be a post request. Funny enough, there's a trick I use here and it makes it quite simpler for you. So let's say I use Dan and Dan234. Let's see what that brings us. It's now it's working. Okay, so let's say it's dope and the password is whatever. It still works. So why is it working? Why is it working? Okay. Let's see if the OR operator is going to be of solution for us. I know this might be a little bit stupid. So let's say, okay, that seems to work. Let's see if one of this is still incorrect. Okay, I think I know why now. Because the username and password, okay, if the username is not equal to this and the password is not equal to this, do this, right? But if one of them is correct, it just says, okay, I'm supposed to check if this and this are there, and if one of them is, it just runs it. But this one, or if username is not equated to users, or password is not equated to password, meaning we already have a password here that is incorrect, then the password being incorrect is not like the password is not the same as the password stored in the local store, right? Local storage. for the browser. If it's not the same, it's not going to execute, right? If one of them is not the same, it's not going to execute. But if you use the AND operator, if one of them is like the same, right? Like I use dope, we use a different password and it's giving me incorrect login credentials. Let's see what happens when I change this to AND. Change this to dope, change this whatever password you want, and it works. So I believe the AND operator isn't the best choice, so we'll just leave it with or something like that. Yeah, programming is quite interesting. Yeah, so then again, that's what we got here. So there isn't, okay, sorry, I need to start up my server. Okay, my server is still on. Let's see, let's change this to Dan. Okay, let's change this to dope. Let's see, I should have at least 1 or 2 users. I was correct. I did have 1 or 2 users by that name. Okay, yeah, so basically that is what this project is going to be about. And change your password, change your email, change your username, and so on and so forth, and it brings out your account details down here. Maybe we're going to remove the password part, but yeah, that's just what it does. Let's see. Okay, so dope modified her name on blah blah to this is supposed to throw an error. Whatever, we'll work on that later. So basically this is what it's going to look like. This is our resolve, right? This is the new framework I was talking about that JavaScript has. It can create commands, change name commands, blah blah. I will explain more as time goes by. Your projection and so on and so forth, I will still explain that. You have your read models, view models, and so on. I will be explaining all of that for you guys, so don't worry about that. We will continue diving deeper and deeper into this video. So meanwhile, let's just do one last thing for the whole process. The whole setup process will be in the description below, the GitHub repo in the description below. This particular project is open source. It's available on GitHub on my repo. You'll just see there has the same name of post test or something. So basically let's just change this. Link icon, okay. Let's see. Slash. Refresh. Please work. Boom. So you see here, right here, our icon has changed. Okay, so yeah, that's what this whole project is going to be about. This is the test page that has the sign up form and how it works. The login page whereby you don't sign up but you just log in. Then the index page, boom, all that. The layout where all of our Sveltekit is coming in from. So basically I'll just walk you guys through this. These are the dependencies you need to have installed by using npm install. Let's say you want to install Axios, boom, that's what you do. Npm install string hash, that's what you do. Npm install Sveltekit. There's another way to use this, install this Sveltekit and all that, but I think that's just the best way or something. And npm install UUID, you guys get what I'm talking about, right? So that's just what is involved. Once that is done, you're good to go. Or you can as well clone this project from my repo and type npm install. It will automatically install all these dependencies for you. So yeah, that's just it for the setup of this project. We have the whole Resolve backend. This is our backend for Resolve. on a different host, on a different server, localhost 3000. And that reminds me, one more thing you need to know about Sveltekit. Sorry, this is a different project. Okay, so one more thing you need to know about Sveltekit is that you can change the port on which it runs at development stage, not at build stage, not at preview, like not at build stage. Okay, so you can change it when it's running on development stage. So you can use port 9000 to communicate port 3000, and that's just how it works. Yeah, so that's it for the whole intro process. I will be walking you guys through how this can be done. We'll start the coding from the next session. So basically, like not just coding but everything else, we'll start the whole setup, like the whole setup, typing and everything. We will set that up, but this is just a preview of what the app is going to look like at the end. Okay, so this is just what it's going to look like. So hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Please like, share, subscribe, keep the love coming, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Peace out.